Hi, Taurus. This is your weekly reading for July 19th through the 25th. I'm going to take a look at what you have going on, if there's any energies attached to you, and the relationship in between. I'm also going to take a look into the recent past, both for you and the energies attached to you, and the immediate future. So I think we are just about ready here. So I'm going to jump right in. Your messages for Taurus, please. July 19th through the 25th. What's going on for Taurus for the next 7 days? Okay, Taurus. You get the Knight of Cups this week. That's letting me know that you are open. You're open and available. You are looking to meet new people. You might be coming in a little hot and heavy, excuse me, but nevertheless, you are en route. The energy attached to you this week is the Four of Cups. This is somebody that you're letting down, somebody who, isn't for you, and you're letting them know that. Yeah, it could just be, passing somebody up because they don't, stimulate you in the right way. You know what I mean? The Four of Cups can be, giving somebody the cold shoulder, or perhaps the roles are reversed and somebody's doing this to you. But we will see. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups first for you. Tell me about the Knight of Cups for Taurus. Okay, it's clarified with the High Priestess, the Fool, and the Death card. Wow, that's a lot. That's you got a lot going on this week. You might be holding some things pretty close to your vest. Maybe not sharing completely of yourself. This speaks to being a little invulnerable, a little bit more um, guarded. Um, but it does look like you are prepared to start something new. You've closed the door to whatever was in your past, and you're ready to move forward with a lot of confidence, I will say. I want to clarify this Four of Cups for the energy attached to you. Why is this person emotionally unavailable to Taurus? You get the Page of Cups, Justice, and the Tower. I think they've just been through something. If you come across somebody this week who doesn't quite give you the warmest vibe, who's just simply not into it, it's not personal. This is somebody who is reaping what they have sown. They might just be coming out of something too, and not truly ready for anything serious. That's okay. The energy between you is the Emperor. The Emperor is someone who's a little bit no nonsense. Could be um, you taking control. You taking control of your own love life here. And, if there's some power struggles involved, that's fine. No big deal. You have the Two of Cups, the Sun, and the Three of Wands. So you also have the Three of Wands for the energy between you and somebody else in the recent past. So whatever's happened in the recent past for you, Taurus, between you and another energy, that's being carried into the present moment. That hasn't gone away yet. You haven't dealt with it yet. Um, you look fine. It doesn't seem like you're all that bothered, to be perfectly honest. It seems like the people that you are connecting with, you're feeling quite good about. You're not dwelling on much. It doesn't seem, and it seems like you also maybe see some potential here. Whoever this person was in the past, um, I still see them showing up in the current moment, and things are developing slowly, but nevertheless. Let's look at you recently. In the past, you have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is you having your options open, you being kind of like down for whatever, not wanting to tie yourself down to anything. It could also speak of idealization a little bit. Um, just like seeing people a little bit better than they are, just kind of seeing the nicer qualities about them. Let's see. You get the King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Yeah. So if you've just met somebody here in the recent past, it does seem like you are interested, absolutely, and open to taking things slowly. Because, like I said, overall, you're kind of keeping your options open, and you know, you could really have like a big crush on someone because you don't see them very clearly, because you haven't gone that deep, and that's all right, because you'll eventually get there. The energy attached to you looks like they are moving away a bit. That doesn't necessarily mean from you, could be from anything, could be literally anything. Let's clarify. Tell me about the Six Swords for the energy attached to Taurus in the recent past. They get the World card, the Chariot, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, this person is definitely hitting the reset button. They are starting over. They they're in the process of ending something so that something new can begin. This is what they're moving away from. And it does look like it's a soulmate connection of some sort. So that could say why in the present moment they are seemingly like not ready still. Let's take a look at the Three of Wands for the energy between the two of you in the recent past. You get the Three of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Seven of Wands. It seems like you guys are kind of fighting to keep this connection together despite one of you not being completely ready. Um, it looks fine. It doesn't look deep. It looks very casual. It seems like in the present moment, it's building ever so slowly, but still, this other person is not quite where you are. In the future, in the immediate future for you, you get the High Priestess. This is you closing yourself up a little bit. In the present moment, you are really open to anything. And then in the future, it seems like you're kind of pulling that back a little bit. And maybe that's because you're getting the cold shoulder, or maybe that's because somebody is not reciprocating in the way that you hoped that they would. And that tends to have us, draw back in a little bit like, well, I'm not giving you all of me if you're not giving me any of you. Clarify the High Priestess. You could also be using your intuition here to sense exactly what I'm seeing here. Like, I don't think this person's really all the way in. You get the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and Strength. So yeah, what's happening currently, you're bringing into the future. So it's like it's happening in sync. Your past is being brought into the present, and the present is coming straight into the future. This is one continuous storyline here. You seem a little bit hurt, I'll be honest, and that's why you're closing off a little bit. But you're not letting it really get to you all that much. It wasn't that big of a deal. It always sucks when we feel rejected or like somebody's not on the same page as we are, but it happens. We move on, we learn. It looks like the energy attached to you in the immediate future is not giving up. Certainly, they're not giving up. I don't see them showing up any differently, but they're not giving up. They have the Seven of Wands. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. You get the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. They're trying. They're trying, Taurus. they're they're really trying to get to a place where they can open up to you. And I see you closing off. I see them struggling to open up, but it's what they want, but not necessarily what they're capable of, if that makes sense. But they're trying damn hard. You get they get the Magician, the Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, that's just somebody who's like, I'm very determined. You can see that. Very determined. But I got to make it happen. And sometimes like we can want all we want, but if we're not in the right place at the right time, timing is everything. Then it's going to be a struggle. The energy between you is picking up pace. However, you have the Eight of Wands here in the immediate future for the energy between you. That is energy that is coming in fast. That is hitting the ground running, right? So let's see. Let's clarify this. Eight of Wands for Taurus in the immediate future. You get the Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it is picking up pace. It's also still moving very slowly. But it is moving in the direction of a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles with the Star is making your dreams come true. It's the very beginning of something really special. But the Page of Pentacles is slowing it down quite a bit. So even though the pace is picking up, it's still going relatively slow. And that's all right. Let's see. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, more Scorpio. We have Cancer twice, Aries twice. So that's who's showing up here. Could be anybody, though. That's just who's showing up. Sagittarius. I want to get you some advice, Taurus. Excuse me. What advice do we have for Taurus for the week of July 19th through the 25th? We have the King of Cups, the Chariot, and the Hermit. This is talking about remaining open, but not so open that you are wearing rose-colored glasses. This is like, keep some things close. Don't share all of yourself, but remain open, because that's how we allow things to come in. That margin of protected energy that we reserve, that's exactly for that, for protection. We can't just let anyone and everyone have access to us completely 100%. That's how we get ourselves into trouble. But that's your advice, and that's what I have for you this week, Taurus. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.